Time to show you another WiiWare title. Today, or now, I'm going to show you Pop. It's a game where you pop bubbles. Sounds simple and dumb, but actually, so far, the games that sound simplest seem to be the ones that are funnest, in my opinion. When you start it up, it asks if you want to do Wi-Fi, which you can set it so you report to friends how good you did every time you play. Like to say, Jed got this many points, and things of that nature. And also, there's basically a almost like an achievements point system, which if you don't know what achievements are, they're on Xbox 360, and they add to like a total of points that you have based on your Xbox Live account. And when you do something in a game, it'll pop up and say, yeah, you did this. Which, as you can see there, I have all those badges, which are basically your achievements that you do. Right now I'm going to play in advanced mode. Apparently I'm popping bubbles as fast as I can here. Which, right now it just looks like madness because you don't have very much time at all. Yeah, advanced mode's not as fun, that's for sure. You're trying to get to like a high score there. That's the first time I played it, but you know, it's kind of stupid. Normal mode, way funner. I'll show you normal mode, the real meat of the game. Actually, we'll go through training real quick. I'll show you training again, which we'll do it in a new one so you can see the achievement type badges. We'll do this for the U-boobs. Can you see those colors? I can. Try not to miss or pop in the background. Missing is very bad and deducts time from your score. I mean time from your clock, because you have a timer up here. Bubbles are worth different points. Small bubbles are worth a lot, big bubbles are worth fewer. Try to pop different size bubbles. Okay, so all you do is you point and you shoot. See, the bigger the bubble, the less points it is. You pop a bunch of bubbles together though, it seems like they're worth a bunch. Like that was 800 for that. Alright. And there's the achievement. It looks very similar to the Xbox 360 achievements. These are called badges though. If you pop big bubbles, they give you the most time, but small bubbles give you the least time. So big bubbles, least points, most time. Small bubbles, most points, least time. Then you gotta keep your time up there. Alright. You can chain. If you hit the same color bubbles in a row, it's called a chain. And you can't miss, pop another color, or if you go too slowly. So we'll pick a color, we'll go with blue, because there's a lot of blue. Keep popping blue. I just popped green there. Keep popping blue and you keep adding combo, and it keeps actually making each bubble worth another so many points. Alright, so that was a chain, another badge. The more bubbles in the chain, the higher the multiplier. So like I said, you keep getting more and more points. Alright, so that was your basic training there. Then we'll start normal mode. Another thing it says is each wave, watch, and there's a favorite of the wave. So like this one, there's a lot of blue, which would be the favorite of the wave. Also, something that hasn't told me, but I figured out on my own, is if you hold A on a bubble and shake it all the way off the screen, They get big like this and you can let go and it's a bomb. You gotta really shake fast though because you only have so much time. As you can see, I keep getting badges down there for comboing, and I missed. Eventually there gets to be a slowdown bubble, a skull bubble that just ruins your chain if you shoot it, an exploding bubble, which essentially does the same thing as these bubbles when you shake them real quick, which it seems like you have to shake these off the screen for them to work. And see, that was wave 1. It just continues right into wave 2. Sometimes the bubbles will come from the left or the right. There's the exploding ones and the skull ones that end your chain. The exploding ones only pop, there's the slowdown one. The exploding ones only pop the ones of the color that they are once you explode them. So that's good to know. As you see, I keep shooting and then missing. It takes 3 seconds away every miss, which I did on purpose. It's because I've already showed you the basic meat of the game. It gets faster. There's a bonus round where you just have to pop as many bubbles as you can as fast as you can. And it doesn't count against you if you miss. And there's my rank worldwide. You can look at the top 10 as well. Okay, and there's one other mode I haven't shown you, which I actually haven't played, so it could be absolutely terrible. It's called Chill. We'll do it under my name since I haven't done it yet. A or B to pop bubbles. To end chill mode, pause the game by pressing plus and choose quit. Wave 1. This is where you can just pop bubbles in your leisure. You just chill out, man. Which would work good as a screensaver, right? Because you can pop bubbles. And if you lay down your Wiimote for so long, see if it brings up the title or not. Would work good as a screensaver, right? Just leave it on at a party, people walk by, pop some bubbles. I mean, overall, I like the game. It's $7 on the Wii store, which I think it's worth it, just because of the online and the badges make it fun. Like, you have a goal to get badges to beat the scores online, and it's up to 4 players you can play with at once. And it's just something fun overall to play compared to a lot of the Wii games, which are like boring and repetitive. Final Fantasy. But I really suggest anyone that wants a good WiiWare game, pick this one up. It's fun. And if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it an 8. Just missing those 2 points because it doesn't have online multiplayer, which not many Wii games do, even though the online's not that great, but still it'd be nice to have the option. And it really doesn't have a lot of depth. I mean, it's popping bubbles, but what do you expect? And it's really not the best graphics, but I mean, you can't really go crazy with bubbles. And there is floaty things in the background as if you're underwater, so that's kind of cool. I like the music, I like the gameplay, the badges, awesome idea. They should use it in all Wii games. And being able to send your friends your progress, that's cool, so you can basically brag to them automatically that you're doing better than them, things like that. Definitely pick it up if you have an extra $7 laying around, or some 700 Wii points. Well worth it.